Okay, so we will understand the specimen of income statement. Okay, followed by that we will understand that how, or we can say what type of items we have in income statement. Okay, so let's start with particulars. Okay, under particulars we will write different elements, and there is a second column. Of course, we will have different type of amounts for every element of the statement. Okay, so first of all we will write the item which is actually most important to every of business entity, and for which the business entity has been established, that is sales. Okay, followed by that we will have other income. Okay, so other income can include interest income, fixed deposit interest income, any type of income that is different from sales of goods and services. Okay, so I will write sales of goods and services. Okay, so now these are the, so two, both of them comprise of the total income for any type of business entity. Okay, you can write down this format so that it will be more clear to you in future. Okay, now there are many types of expenses. Okay, foremost expenses is like we have sales. The first very important expense is for us cost of goods sold. So you can infer the meaning of cost of goods sold from its name, that it is the cost which is referring to the goods sold to the customer. Okay, after that we have many type of expenses like electricity expenses. Okay, electricity expenses, telephone expenses. Okay, so I will take black pen and extend this line. Okay, so we have telephone expenses, electricity expenses. Followed by that we will have cartridge. Okay, which we use in printer. Okay, there are a lot of expenses. However, to make the income statement informative, okay, to make the income statement informative, instead of lengthy statement, the financial regulations segregated, or we can say aggregated, these expenses in one item that we know as operating expenses. Okay, so these are the items which can be aggregated into operating expenses. Okay, so all the expenses which will be aggregated under operating expenses will always be different from cost of goods sold. Okay, why that so? Because cost of goods is directly related to the sales of goods and services. Like, let's say suppose you, there is a business who deals in furniture business. Okay, or electronic products. So the cost of raw material to process the finished goods will be considered in cost of goods sold. Okay, and any other expenses will be considered in operating expenses. So in that case we have identified our solution, and that matches with choice B. Okay, so advertising expenses will not be considered as cost of goods sold, it will be aggregated under operating expenses. So choice B is the correct answer. That's all for our solution.